We'll see if that sticks, because if not, this is not working today. Which is fun, because that means I'm having other issues. Hello Morgan, welcome in. Alright, I think everything is properly set up. It seems like I'm no longer having issues with my camera. Oh boy, this is gonna be a long day. Hello Vala, welcome in. Alright, hello everyone. Today's plan, we're just gonna do some Mario Kart. To kind of get into the week. I will say, I feel like today's, voice crack. I feel like today's gonna be a bit of a short stream. It has been an incredibly awkward morning. I've been having a lot of tech issues. For lack of better terms, my frustration is high today. And my threshold for getting frustrated is a lot lower. My tolerance, there we go. My tolerance for frustration is a lot lower today. No particular reason, today is not my day. Saying as, like I said, I've already had some tech issues. But apart from that, I woke up feeling dizzy today, which is not quite normal for me. So this morning has already been a bit of a struggle. We'll see how it goes. I'm just gonna kind of try and vibe with this, so I apologize ahead of time if I'm not talking as much today as normal. It's just, today's gonna be a slow day for me. Because I don't know how much past that I can worry about. Hello Ray, welcome in. So, I haven't officially made my schedule for this week yet. I know I usually do that Sundays, but I forgot yesterday was Sunday. And then while I was in the middle of getting things set up, I was reminded about doing the schedule, and I'm like, I really can't be asked right now to make my schedule, so I'm just gonna do an impromptu one. I'm gonna try and finish up the schedule today and post it on my accounts and whatnot. But I'm thinking no stream tomorrow because I've got stuff going on. But Wednesday and Friday, I'm thinking I'm gonna try and do Sonic Riders. And then Thursday, I am doing a game for Halloween. It's called A Work of Art by Random Studios. I've absolutely fallen in love with their games. They're very cheap and small. But it's like a pseudo horror, I guess. If it's anything like their other games, it's not jump scare horror. It's more like you're going to sit and think about things for a while, sort of horror, which is the type that I prefer. Anyway, I'm gonna just kind of get into it because my brain is not braining. And so I'm just gonna kind of get going. I will think of things to talk about while playing. That's completely normal. But I'm actually gonna talk about Shadow Generations a bit. I'm going to attempt to anyway, avoid spoilers. That weren't in the marketing for the game anyway. I think this game has solidified Sonic into my top 5 franchises. Which I can think of 4 off the top of my head that I consider top 5. I have to figure out what the 5th one is, I'll be honest. But so far we've got Kirby, Borderlands, Sonic, and Splatoon for my 4 of my top 5. Wait, we going to the racing world? Yeah. But what I will say, I really like what they did with the story. Like, I hadn't played Sonic Generations prior to this experience. But I heard so many good things about the game, I didn't expect the boss fight to just be a hold forward. Like, that boss fight was very easy, I'll say. I was very confused because it wasn't telling me what to do, so I was just kind of holding forward to see what would happen, and then nothing did, and I just won. So that was interesting. But I really like with Shadow Generations, they're giving more depth to Shadow. We're actually getting to see the results of things that happened, as opposed to just kind of being told about it. Hello, T-Tubers, welcome in. But on top of that, Mephiles. Mephiles was included in the marketing, but I really like what they did with his boss fight. It wasn't just a copy-paste from 06. I won't say any more for spoiler reasons, but let's just say I kind of have hopes for a Sonic 06 remake in some capacity. But no, I did actually cry during 2 of the cutscenes in that game. It was impactful. It was really well done. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Now, normal Sonic Generations, on the other hand, I found it just mediocre at best. Compared to the original, it essentially is. There are very small differences. Like, they changed some, like, very slight amounts of dialogue, just to, like, better, like, convey some things. They also kind of, quote-unquote, fixed some characterization issues through it. Amy and Shadow. Like, even in the base, Shadow was slightly changed. because one of the biggest issues apparently in the original for Shadow's characterization is the end of the game when he says thank you, or you can do it, Sonics, which is kind of not in his character. He now says on your feet. Like that's about the only difference. But, you know. Tons of content, Garbage and Dreamland Deluxe. Yeah, I guess that's kind of a way to put it. They didn't really change much from the original, just kind of updated a couple things. And even then, it wasn't much. They didn't really change a lot of the, like, actual levels at all. It was just kind of like, we still have the code to this, let's put it in the game, make a couple of these changes, swap these pieces out, and then put this extra part added in. That was kind of the changes that they made. Will say, Planet Wisp, horrible stage design. Like, it's been a few years since I played, Colors, but not, you know. That was just not it. They chose some pretty poor stage. Bruh. Whew. I am not doing well, apparently. Heroes Remake. I will say it was interesting. Playing through all these like stages, and then watching the credits of the original gameplay. I played a bunch of older Sonic games to prep for this game, and I will say I'm going to heavily miss some of the jank of the older games. Like Sonic Heroes especially. Like I thoroughly enjoyed playing Sonic Heroes. So playing through what was it? Seaside Hill? Playing through Seaside Hill just without any of, like, the jank was very odd to me. And I'm like, I kind of miss playing the Heroes version of this. Well, yeah, but, there's also other people here who might not have been around for that. Yeah. Yeah, I did enjoy Heroes. The final boss was frustrating. And there were some parts that I found more annoying than others, but overall I enjoyed the game. I do think my favorite Sonic game at this point in time, removing Frontiers and Shadow Generations from the equation, just from the standpoint of those are new, so not only is there recency bias, it's also a very different style of game. I loved Frontiers. I actually 100%ed Frontiers. But I think my favorite Sonic game prior to Frontiers has to be Sonic Adventure 1. So Sonic Frontiers, in terms of bugginess, there's an issue with Poppin', which, I mean, you're gonna get that typically in, like, huge open world. Especially when it has to be so open like Sonic's is in order to get good gameplay out of it. But the issue with that mainly comes from, like, their end of production got rushed, unfortunately. It's the sort of thing where, the last wave of DLC, the like, another story, where you get to play as all the other characters and have a different ending, so much better than base game. Like, that's just how it is. But honestly, I will say it, I did not enjoy playing Sonic Adventure 2. I think Sonic Adventure 1 was much better than Sonic Adventure 2. No, I did not play SA2 Battle. I played base Sonic Adventure 2 for the Sega Genesis. Or the Sega Dreamcast. The Genesis was the older one. Thank you, Country Shade. Hello. But yeah, no, I played the Dreamcast version. I did not, like, I enjoyed playing the game. Let me get this out. I enjoyed playing the game, when we got, like, towards the end of it. But it is the game that honestly frustrated me the most, outside of Shadow 05 and Sonic 06. Like, if you watched me play through, the Shadow game, I know, I just find it easier to say Shadow 05. Because if I'm also, like, talking about Sonic 06, it's that same thing. Because my big issue with saying Shadow the Hedgehog is sometimes you'll get people who think you're talking about the character and not the game. So... but yeah, no, it was the sort of thing where, I enjoyed playing the game, but when I first played it, I played it, I didn't play it twice, but I did it in two, like, I did 2 play. How do I explain this? I started playing it, took a break, then played it again to finish it. Sonic Adventure 2, that is. I actually didn't end up playing Sonic Battle. Sonic Battle was one of those games that just... I didn't feel it was super necessary. Cause, despite the fact that, Jamurl was in, the Dark Beginnings, the animation, he was not in Shadow Generations at all. There wasn't even a mention of him. Like, he just didn't feel important enough to Shadow's character, I guess. I did do a quick, like, summary on what happened in the game, but I didn't actually play it. That, and I couldn't find a copy of it to play. But, playing Sonic Adventure 2, I played it back when I played Sonic Adventure 1. It annoyed me because I ran into so many issues and poor level design choices that I quit playing the game. Until I decided I wanted to go through all of Shadow's story before Shadow Generations, in which I went back and started playing it again from where I left off. I enjoyed that second playthrough of it, because I was more in it for the story than the actual game itself, I guess. But there were things in Sonic Adventure 2 I found incredibly annoying. And say what you will, the level design is not great in that game. Like, I honestly don't see why a bunch of people considered it the best Sonic game. Like, I do. I unironically think that Sonic Adventure 1 was better than Sonic Adventure 2. Oh yeah, there wasn't much of a story in Sonic Adventure 1. Also, want to mention, I absolutely adore Chaos's design in Sonic Generations. I love the updated design. It looks so much better as like a big boss. Hell yeah. That's fine. I'll take a second there. Godzilla. kept it together, but they're similar and both are cool designs. Yeah, it's the sort of thing, the original Sonic Adventure 1, the reason why Chaos was a water creature is because, they wanted to show off the Dreamcast's, transparent shaders. The transparent shaders were unique to the Dreamcast, or not the Dreamcast, yeah, the Dreamcast. Man, I am not thinking today. They were unique to the Dreamcast. It wasn't something the GameCube had. It wasn't something that, like, the PlayStation had, or the Xbox had, if they were available at the time. Like, the Dreamcast was the only console that had transparency. And so that's why water was a big deal in Sonic Adventure 1. Chao Garden game? Oh yeah, Chao Garden was interesting. I had an issue where, my Chao Garden didn't properly save ever. So I couldn't really do anything with it. But, you know, I could see why people would enjoy it. Oh, yeah, no, canonically, that's why. But the reason why they designed him to be a water creature is because of transparency shaders. That is entirely a, design thing that they did. But yeah, in lore, I think Chaos was a Chao that had been corrupted by Chaos energy from the being in the Master Emerald for so long. Which Chaos being the descendants of the Ancients in Sonic Frontiers. Damn. But yeah, I really did like the design update that they did in Generations. Like the, you know, actually like having some scales and like an actual like structured like design as opposed to just made of water sort of thing. I really liked that update. Oh yeah, no, Chaos was a really interesting character. Because that was kind of one of those things where it's like, they played around with the idea of antagonist doesn't necessarily mean evil. Just like protagonist doesn't necessarily mean great. That they're a great person. Not from the standpoint of like, oh, Sonic isn't a great person or anything like that, but just from the standpoint of like, just because someone is doing something bad doesn't mean they're a bad character. Doesn't mean that they're a bad person. And it was kind of being able to play around with that, which was awesome. We don't get that sort of depth anymore. Which I do blame Sega for. because I was doing a look into the new game and stuff like that, and some cutscene choices that they made. And I'm not gonna give spoilers, but there will be a slight spoiler, I guess. Slight spoiler, so, I'll say wait until the end of this lap. Well, the end of this race, if you don't want, minor spoilers for, Shadow Generations. But, one of the mandates that they had for, Shadow's character is that he can't cry on screen. Which just absolutely sucks from a character design standpoint, because you can't let them show emotion then. They have to be this stoic character, and there's no depth to that. Which is something I think that Shadow Generations allowed to be done, being really well done. Because now you're getting depth to a character that didn't have any. And that was their biggest flaw for the past decade. Alright, I'm done talking about that. Antagonist doesn't mean that they're a villain, just a character that's protagonist doesn't mean they're hero. Exactly. And that's one of my favorite things in fiction, is when the main character, the protagonist, isn't the hero. Because it's the sort of thing where, like, let's face it, a lot of people assume that main character is always the morally righteous one, because that's the one you're hearing the story of. So to kind of subvert that and make the protagonist the villain is a really nice concept to play with, because there's a lot more you can do with that. It adds a lot of character depth into story writing, because you're understanding the plot points of the villain, and you are sympathizing with the villain of the story. Because they're the main character, you're villainizing the heroes. And it really adds depth to both sides, because then when you think about it afterwards and think, wait, what, were they always the villain, or were they always the hero? It plays that level of expectation where you can't say one way or another whether a character is good or bad. Which is just awesome. Hello, Ockley, welcome in. Spear from the Primal animated series. Never heard of it. An excuse to just replay the levels several times. Bruh. That is the first time I've ever seen, missing that. Yeah. Yeah, you're talking about, Chow Garden. That was the sort of thing where it was like, it did encourage playing levels multiple times. How did I manage that? I managed that for so long. What the hell? I'm just gonna say it. I am struggling in this lobby. Let's go. We got second. Moth Farmer, hello. I'm not playing in a private lobby with a code, and I don't accept random friend requests. So the only way you would be able to join theoretically is if you just found me online. If you happened to join the same lobby I did. I apologize, but that's just kind of how I've come to do that, just from how people interact and stuff like that. I just realized I never checked who won Splatfest this weekend. Where are the Splatfests? Interesting. I'm not finding the Splatfest. Oh, there. Splatfest results. Go back. No, there was Splatoween this past weekend. It was the, holiday Splatfest. Because I know that the Grand Fest was quote-unquote the Final Fest. But, in Splatoon, the Final Fest just means that's the last regular update one. After that, they still have, like, Frosty Fest and Splatoween and stuff like that for, like, holidays. But they don't actively have, like, normal, like, monthly Splatfests. Yee. For those of you who are aware, one of my close friends, Luminous Iris, streamed it yesterday. I joined them, and it was fun. But I don't know who won. I will check that after this race. Not sorry. Alright, let's see. Splatfest results. Woo! Team Ninja won. Let's go. So it was, what would you be in a fantasy world? Wizard, Knight, or Ninja? And I was on Team Ninja, and Ninja won. Oh, wow, that is insane. So, in terms of the actual points, Team Ninja got first, and Team Wizard got second. The insane part is, so Conch Shells was pretty even across the board. Wizard had 33.72, Knight had 32.6, and Ninja had 33.68. In terms of Conch Shells, which is the lead up into the Splatfest and the big Splatfest battles. the overall votes. So the amount of people who are in each state, in each team. Team Wizard had 65% of people on their team. %65. It's no wonder I never had any mirror matches or fights against Team Knight. Team Wizard was just that far ahead with votes. It's insane. Team Ninja won all of the like actual like fighting categories. So open, ranked, and tricolor. Man. Big Rob, welcome in, and happy birthday. Actually, trio question is perfect. Glad they got to it. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Hello, Pepper. By the way. Before they know they are. yeah, no, that's fair. But no, so it's actually very interesting. The votes. Wizard got so many votes. That's insane. But yeah, no, the entire time I played, I think we got one mirror match. And everything else was against Team Wizard. Now I know why. Because Team Wizard had 65% of people. Team Ninja had 20% of people. And, Team Knight only had like 15% of people join, which is absolutely insane. Yet somehow, in 2 of the categories, Team Knight got 2nd place in Open and Ranked. Open and Pro, I should say. I just find that really funny. Like, that just kind of goes to show there's not always strength in numbers. I was hoping that would be open in time, but it wasn't. I'm glad I managed to hit that. That timing! That was insane timing and placement. Holy shit. Hello, Henryson. Welcome in. So ask the question with starters in X and Y. Yeah, you're right. Which is really funny that I chose the exact same, the exact same class as the starter that I pick. That's actually really funny. I'm doing global, Henryson. You were trying to lag trail me. How rude. An itch on my nose. And I get hit here. No. Oh man, I am not good at this game. We'll take a fifth on that. There we go. Oh. Oh. I'm fine. We're fine. It's all good. I couldn't see where the road ended. Couldn't do anything about that. I don't have... Bruh. Fine. We're gonna play like that? Okay. I'm actually kind of sad about that one. I'm now leaning back in my chair, so let me actually do this quick just to make it better looking. Alright. I'm leaning back in my chair further, just because it has been a long morning already, and so I'm just kind of relaxing for a while. So yeah, you get, you kind of get eepy me for a bit. I kind of mentioned at the start of stream, like, I apologize, I'm not going to be as talkative today. Just because my brain is absent for some reason. I did not mean to actually use that. I don't know how to do that cut. I actually don't. That is one cut that I never figured out how to do. Like, I know of it, but I never figured out how to do it. I mean, that's not it, but... Okay, I just want to get rid of the... Want to get rid of the ink. Because I was hitting that bridge and I did not want the ink on my screen while I was crossing it. I get that it was kind of a waste of a mushroom, but I'll take it. Woo. I see. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I get how that works now. Nice. I just had to see someone do it. I will say that is a very close cut, though. You almost don't make that. You'd have to, like, jump over that railing there. Okay. I am so glad that Waluigi Pinball made an actual comeback in Mario Party and saying, like, hey, Waluigi actually has, like, a pinball arcade. I really like that. I'm glad that actually, like, has relevance. I like how the top half is Waluigi Pinball and the bottom half is Coconut Mall. And we get Mute City instead. Fucking course. What? I'm not great at this track. I thought that that was later. It's fine. A single banana in 11. We love Mario Kart. I hit the Yoshi that was behind me. I actually hit the Yoshi that was behind me. I'll be honest, I should have used it. I was gonna say, I don't trust myself to get anything good in 6. So I wanted to keep the star on the backhand. Wow, I just got fucked this race, didn't I? For all intents and purposes, I should have won that. I really should have. If I just used that mushroom and then used the star, dodged the shock, gotten another mushroom later for that final end, without it getting stolen by Boo, I would have won that. There was a world in which I won that. Cheap, cheap beach. I will take it. This course in particular, I know I played it before on stream. I played Mario Kart DS. But this stage in particular has, like, very big importance to me. Because this was the stage that, like, you know, the DS download play, multiplayer in this game. Back before online was a thing. It only had 2 cups. The Mushroom Cup and the Banana Cup? I want to say it was. This was one of the stages. So anytime I would end up playing Mario Kart with someone, this stage would always end up being chosen eventually. Yeah, this was in the Mushroom Cup. It was the 3rd course of the Mushroom Cup. Oh, it was the Shell Cup. The Shell Cup was the other one that was in it. There was one Retro Cup and one, normal cup. That you had in the DS download play. But, I will say, this and Luigi's Mansion were the 2 big ones. I think it was, the stages you had for DS download play were, I stole first place's coin. Anyway, you had, I don't remember what the first one of the cup was, but you had, Yoshi Falls, you had, Luigi's Mansion, Cheap Cheap Beach, there was some desert one. I'm gonna look it up real quick. All right. Mushroom and Shell Cups. Whichever ones were in there. For Harvest. Standard Kart. Same DS. Yep, DS was, you had Shy Guy Standard Kart. If you didn't own the game. Well, if you were the one without the, cartridge, I should say. I miss those days. The DS download play, days. Where it was just local multiplayer and you didn't have to have an online subscription to play with people. I miss the early days of the Switch, when online subscriptions weren't part of Nintendo's, like, system. I remember I got Splatoon 2, and, I didn't have to, worry about paying for online. Like, I get that this is the direction that every gaming company is going, having, like, an online service model. But I think it's actually detrimental to the greater, gaming community. Because part of the fun was always playing with people online, like, randomly, and enjoying, like, finding enjoyment in games. And, like, finding friends online, just kind of playing random games. Now, because you have to pay for it, everyone takes it so much more seriously, and you don't find people. You find, like, anyone and everyone who, like, doesn't care what they're doing. Or, like, doesn't care about anything other than just their online persona, and it's kind of annoying. Also, first place? Sure. Alright, let's see. Courses, you had figure 8 circuit. Okay, that was one I remembered. I just wasn't sure if that one was in Mushroom Cup or later cup. Figure 8 circuit, Yoshi Falls, Cheep Cheep Beach, and Luigi's Mansion. And then you go to, Shell Cup, and you've got SNES Mario Circuit 1, Moo Moo Farm, Peach Circuit, and Luigi Circuit. Those were the courses you could play. I wish Luigi's Mansion came back in this game. Not Haunted Mansion, Luigi's Mansion. I really liked the DS Luigi's Mansion. Like, yes, it was a basic-ass track, but I really liked the aesthetics of it. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not saying it's impossible to do it now, Aqulium. I just got to reading your comment. But, I'm just saying I miss those days when you didn't have to worry about paying in order to play with people. When gaming was actually built to be a community of people enjoying games as opposed to a group of paying customers in order to play games. No, someone stole my bomb! I was gonna use that. I love getting random YouTube notifications. Especially when the video was titled, I Want a Leash. You were the bomb thief? How dare. Unable to do anything with it? Yeah. Makes sense. I've done it for the same reason, I get it. I wasn't joking about that. Oh, man. But yeah, no, the days of DS download play were amazing. I really enjoyed those days. Back before games were spoiled before they even came out. Back when you had to actually buy a cartridge in order to play a game. You had to actually, like, get a physical copy of it. Like, I still try to get physical editions of games if I can. Like, my struggle right now is I'm trying to get physical editions of, like, the Xenoblade games for the Switch. And you can't buy those anymore because they're not being distributed anymore. So that's kind of a struggle. I'm gonna have to try and, like, find a secondhand copy. Because I just want to play the Xenoblade games. Well, let me rephrase that. The Xenoblade, no, 1 and 2. The definitive edition for 1 is on the Switch. 2 was on a launch title for the Switch. Yes, that's how old the game is. Like, 3 is the only one that I ever find anywhere, but I have not played 1 or 2. Well, to be fair, the reason I say definitive edition is because that's the one on the Switch. I know the original Xenoblade was on the Wii. Because I have seen that copy at GameStop, ironically. Because they're starting to do, they're starting to sell older games again. Which is awesome. I love that. That PD Piranha fucked me. And not in a fun way. Someone stole my bullet bill! Someone stole my bullet bill. That's so sad. Why can't I ever get a bullet bill when I use Boo? Mario Party 5 on the GameCube recently. I found the original Mario Party. Or no, it wasn't the original. It was Mario Party 2. First DLC, I think. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't looked too deep into it. I want to play it for the story. Because I've seen a few cutscenes from Xenoblade 2. Like, I want to find context. I want to see context for them. And I've seen a bunch of character designs that I absolutely love. And so I want to know about those characters. No, I don't know what you're talking about with that. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna have to manually delete those messages, I think. We love bots, don't we? Ugh. Man. I was not meant to win that race. Alright, there we go. Let's do that. There we go. J1 didn't beat, still huge RPG. Not on it again, give my brain a break. Yeah, I think that's gonna kind of be my biggest issue. I'm not a super big RPG person. But if RPGs do things right, I can absolutely love them. Like Pokemon. Pokemon is technically an RPG. That felt good for me. Final Fantasy XIV is an MMORPG. I have enjoyed that. And that's not to say other RPGs are bad. I'm just saying that, like, my style is not typically the super long-winded things. I have to be, like, very, like, I have to feel, what's the best way to put this? Not involved in the story. I feel like, for me, the story has to be very well written, and it has to be a very intriguing story. Like, I have to be able to, like, find myself fully immersed in the story. Which sometimes is difficult when it comes to some games that just kind of put a lot of mechanics in. Which RPGs are known to do. We'll take a second there. Hello, Lost Beyond, welcome in. But yeah, no, like, in terms of RPGs, like, I've tried, well, I have a few RPGs that I just, like, have access to that I just haven't played and stuff like that. But I tried, Bravely Default. Specifically Bravely Default 2. I didn't find myself immersed in the story at all. There were so many mechanics, so many, like, things to keep track of, that it just kind of took me out of the story, and so I stopped playing it. I also have, and I think this is an RPG, Neo: The World Ends With You. Now, the reason I haven't played that one yet is because there was a first game. I watched the anime of the first game. And so I just hadn't gotten around to playing it after that. Can I just say, of course, this is the guy that's front-running the lobby. I really thought I would get the double there, too. That's deserved, I'll be honest. But, like, I don't know, there's something about, everything that I've seen from Xenoblade as a whole that I feel like it would be something that I would enjoy the story of. Specifically stuff like, the Scottish cat girl. Like, all of the cutscenes I've seen of her, she's been very, like, she's been a very interesting character to me, from what I've seen. Mia, yeah. I thought that was her name, I just wasn't sure. And then, of course, you've got Pyra and Mithra, which ended up as characters in Smash. You know, the characters that make the irony of the one with fire powers isn't the hothead of the two. But yeah, no, like, I very much so, feel like I would enjoy the story of Xenoblade, and so I'm really curious about it. Specifically Xenoblade 2, because that's all I've really seen, cutscenes of. But ultimately, like, I want to play 1 before I play 2. And then I'm gonna want to play 3. But it's so difficult to find 1, let alone 1 and 2. I might have to try and find a way to get those outside of stores, which is not gonna be fun, but because especially with how things have been going recently and how there's like no available things for me to play stuff on like that. Using very non-committal terms for that. The worst part about stuff like that is if you get hit in that turn, it makes it very difficult to boost in it because then you're just going to kind of shoot right out as opposed to having the drift already available for a sharp turn. No, I thought I hit it early enough. I guess I didn't. Damn it. Use falling off the map to shock dodge? Hello? Also, I did not want to use that yet. I'll be honest. Man, I was in third. Oh, that was so disappointing. But yeah, no, I am gonna be looking for a physical copy. I have been looking for a physical copy, let's put it that way. I have been looking for a physical copy, but they're just really difficult to find. Ooh, Cooper Cape. I just wanted an item. Damn. I'm actually fine with any of these. Alright, I'll be honest, not sure how much longer I'm going to be streaming for today. Like I said, for the most part today was just kind of like a slow day, just me kind of doing whatever. Well, Rainbow Road might be a good one to end it on. We'll see how it goes. If it's a horrible race, I'll keep going, but if it's a decent one, 4 swords with friends or something. Yeah, no, I will say, I want to play Amazing Mirror with people. Because I played it alone. And playing that alone is really, like, annoying because there's so much you have to do that the CPUs just won't do for you. So I would honestly really love to, like, play Amazing Mirror with some friends. Right. It was legitimately, there was so much there that I just, like, had to completely do on my own. Because, like, normally what you'd be able to do is you'd be able to split up. One person would be able to go one direction in order to, like, unlock this door that we could then teleport to later. While someone else went this other direction and also got a teleport pad and whatnot. Meanwhile, doing it on your own, you have to be in every room on your own. You can't let other people, you can't let the CPUs, like, go a different route than you because they just kind of don't. Okay, this is not a good match. This is not my last match for today. That was not a good race. I think top 5. Next time I get top 5 is where I'll end it for the day.
Hi.
Hello, Alex. Welcome in. Oh, would you look at that? We Rainbow Road. Let's do it. Oh, and it's the best one I've seen. Yeah. Honestly, I don't remember what ability I liked to use there. Oh, come on. We get the boring option. Play but look. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Fire in that game looked really cool. I tried to go over it, but I tried to jump over it. Today is just not my day, it seems. Carter now would be cool. Yeah, that was because, right around that time is when, they combined fire and burning. The fire ability and the burning ability were two entirely different abilities, initially. Burning was essentially dash attack, whereas fire was everything else. So that combination, they tried to mess with that combination, and it didn't really, like, you know, there wasn't much to it, but ice was like that too, yeah. There's ice and freeze. Why? Why did it have to be Cheeseland? Blech. Let's see how many people just sit at this first item box set. A couple. I forgot how long the lag is for that item. I got a coin in second? Since when do you get coins in second place? I thought that was a first place only item. What the fuck was that? Oh, come on. I should have been top 3 there. I really should have. But for some reason, my fucking bike decided to go sideways instead of forward. When I got bumped just very slightly, I just went all the way over. It was like I was on ice or something. Like, I should have been top 3 as well, but I got bumped way off track. Like, I would have been very much so in the lead too. Like... and I didn't bag, but I got next to last because of, like, one thing that happens at the end of the race. It's one of the biggest reasons why this is a frustrating game for me sometimes. Shroom Ridge, I guess. The one thing that is missing from this stage is that crazy red car that is just, like, speeding and going back and forth all over the place. Or that one car going backwards. I was doing so good there. Holy shit, that is a 70,000 GP person. Holy shit. Alright, take care, Vala. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, I'm probably not going to go too much longer after this, even if I don't hit a top 5 course. Old Mario Kart server? Ah, interesting. Why did it have to be London? Waluigi Pinball was right there. I was clicking the wrong button. Shit. My brain's muscle memory decided to say, we're not working now. Sure, I'll take the double item. Man! That was gonna be such a good race for me, and it just ended horribly. Okay, yeah, I think this might be my last course no matter what happens. So. Something along those lines, because I'm starting to... Yeah, it's not being forgiving whatsoever for me today. But I'm starting to... get... Best way I can put it is fuzzy. Like, I'm starting to feel very sluggish. It's too good to last. Oh, win in Rome. Fuck. I don't know. I wanted to make that joke, and I couldn't find a good way to put it in. I really hope we get Rainbow Road, because then that's a good place to end it no matter what placement I get. Wow, no one wants Rainbow Road. Like, any of the Rainbow Roads, or Waluigi Pinball, or Coconut Mall, would be, like, really good endpoints. Or just a really good placement, but that's obviously not happening. I misread the situation. I'm like, ooh, I have an item. I can hold it behind me. It was a mushroom. I tried getting rid of the boomerang entirely and getting a double item box, but missed the double item box and ended up getting the boomerang back. Oh, Big Blue wouldn't be a bad option for a course to end on either. Mount Wario 2. Excite Bike, Baby Park. There's a lot of courses that would be phenomenal to just end on, but I'm not getting any of them. I'll take it. I'll take the 4th there. Oh, welcome back. I just got 4th, so I'm gonna be ending here. What? Yeah, none of those options are good. Alright, well. Today has been a day. So. Let me sit it properly. Alright, well. With that, I'm going to take my leave. Yeah, I said once I got top 5, I was gonna end it there. But alright, everyone, take care. Let me go through my thing quick if I remember how to do that. There we go. I hope everyone has a wonderful time zone. Make sure to take care of yourself, drink some water, get some rest, all that good stuff. And I'll see you next time. Bye.